Okay, welcome to your notes for the area of regular polygons, notes on 10.5. Now, let's remember what is a regular polygon. Regular means all sides and all angles are congruent. So in this lesson, we're going to find the area of all kinds of regular polygons. All right, so let's begin with some terms. Okay, first off, let's start with you notice I have a regular polygon and it's inside or it's inscribed in a circle. Okay, so that's going to be key to some of what we talk about here. First off, the radius. The radius is the distance from the center to the vertex. All right, that center of the circle out to the vertex. All right, so you can see a radius, you see a number of radii, all these dotted lines, except for this one. If you start at the center and you go perpendicular to a base, that's called the apothem. Notice our possum. All right, I thought you might like that. It's the apothem. So this is what a new term, kind of a weird word, but the apothem, from the center of the circle perpendicular to the base. Okay, it's not the radius. So we're going to use that because the formula for the area of a regular polygon is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter of that whole polygon. 1/2 AP. 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. So let's take a look at a couple scenarios here. Let's look at first off a square. Okay, and in this square I've designated, here's the center of your circle, so here's your radius and here's your apothem. All right, now let's zoom in here a bit. Okay, so let's begin with, this is a little more labor intensive. You know that all these angles are 90. Okay, so if this angle is 90, it's going to break it up and make it 45 down here. All right, now let's start with the apothem. I'm going to tell you that the apothem is 5. Okay, so if the apothem is 5 and it's a 45, 45, 90, okay, what is nice about this? Remember that these are the same x, and x square root 2 on a 45, 45, 90. So if the apothem is 5, then this is 5. That makes your entire base to be 10. All right, so the formula is 1/2 AP. So 1/2, your apothem was 5, and your perimeter, 10 times 4, all the way around. 10 times 4 is 40. Okay, let's take half of 40. Half of 40 is 20, so 5 times 20 is 100. All right. Okay, let's go to the second one. All right, this time we have a hexagon, 6 sides. All right, and let's draw the apothem. Okay, now here's the key in this. In this situation, let's take a look at this. We know that if you were to draw a circle here, one complete revolution is 360 degrees, and that's going to give you each of these angles to be 60. And that's going to split this into a 30, 30. Okay, so that's going to be key and instrumental when you deal with a hexagon. So this is going to be 30 and this will be 60. That's very important that you know that. You just need to memorize that this angle in this little right triangle is 30 degrees. Okay, so let's start in this scenario. Let's put your apothem to be 3 square root 3. Okay, now in your 30, 60, 90 triangle, you could either use trigonometry if you want, or you can just use your 30, 60, 90. So in your 30, 60, 90, this is x square root 3, and this is 2x. Okay, so you've got 3 square root 3, so you can see right off the bat that x has to be 3. Okay, so we have 3 here. Okay, so that makes the entire base to be 6. Alright, so if you put 6 all the way around, that's 6 times 6, there's 6 sides. So your perimeter is 36. So your formula is 1/2 AP. Okay, the apothem we already said was 3 square root 3. And your perimeter, we counted 6 all the way around, makes 36. So 1/2 of 36 is 18. 18 times 3, square root of 3. Whoops. Half of 36 is 18. 18 times 3. Okay, so that's going to give us 64. I'm sorry, 54. 54 square root 3. Okay, and we'll stop your notes right here, and we'll come back to this at a later date. Thank you.